She was the iconic companion. And what else can I say? Could you please welcome Ace? Oh no, sorry, wait. I didn't say that correctly. Please welcome Ace! Is that for me?
That was great. That was really good. Do you know, last week I met Sylvester in Covent Garden. He was with his son Sam, who's now outrageously old, which feels really weird, and his godson Ollie, and he was sort of trying to explain who I was, and he said, "Oh, this is Ace," and he said, or as I used to say, Ace, like that, and the restaurant just went, ooh.
It's him again. So, thank you for being with us today.
Pleasure.
Thank you, and I'm sorry that you're last to speak to us, but the best at the last, as they say.
Oh, thank you.
There was an announcement made earlier this week, or maybe over the weekend, last weekend, about a DVD box set coming out called the Ace Box Set. Do you know anything about it?
I know nothing. No, I mean, this is great. This is the first I've heard of it today, so thanks for informing me of what's coming up. Yeah, very exciting. I have no idea what's in it. I suppose it's a DVD rather than a packaged baseball bat, or but yeah, so that's very exciting. I mean, I assume, unless they're going to do their cunning plan of bringing out Silver Nemesis and Remembrance of the Daleks again, that it might be, I don't know, Dragonfire and Happiness Patrol or something like that, so we'll just have to wait and see.
More signing to do.
More signing, which is marvellous.
I was watching BBC One the other night, and there was a trailer for a programme called Silk. Is that you? Is that you doing the voiceover?
On BBC One and BBC One HD. Yes, it is. Well spotted. God, that's good. It was very funny, actually, because usually the voice work I do, you go to a lovely studio in Soho, and they're all very designer. They look like they've just been on a makeover programme, and some nice boy comes and says, what kind of herbal tea would you like? And they've got this variety of herbal teas. There's fruit everywhere, there's sweets everywhere, there's anything your heart's desire. Would you like a double espresso latte with chocomocha milk? Anyway, so I went to the BBC to do this one, and I realised when I got there, I haven't actually been there for a long time, and I waited for ages, and then this secretary came down and sort of came and got me and sort of shoved me into this sort of darkened room with it was so sweet, these engineers who'd obviously been there for about 20 years. They sort of just sitting there like this, and they were just how I remembered the old BBC engineers with the sort of the slightly lank hair and the kind of, they're just obsessed with faders and mixers and things. And all this really old equipment. It's really funny. They still use the sort of this old equipment. I'm used to these guys in the Soho recording studios, like, pressing the buttons and like seeing all these things going up and down like this. Well, this was like these sort of old faders. It was like looking at the old TARDIS console, basically. And so they said, oh, we don't know where she's got to. I think they're still preparing the script, so I sat there for a while. And then after a while, the secretary said to me, she said, I'm so sorry. She said, would you like a drink of something? And I said, oh, yeah, I'd love some water. She said, oh, here you go. She handed me a little bottle of water. Usually they go off and get you sort of water from the mountain springs of the Alps. What kind of 6 designer waters would you like? But this is a sort of little bottle that she had in a handbag. And it was just so funny, the difference I'd forgotten between the BBC and the sort of commercial sector. Anyway, went in there. They gave me the script and did a big explanation of it. This is what you have to say. And I rather pride myself on my sort of trying to get the voiceover in exactly the right place. So I read it through, and she said, oh, yes, yeah, that's great. Okay. That was it, really. So anyway, it was an adventure. But I enjoyed doing it. And I watched the programme as well, and, oh, excuse me. And one of my best friends is in it, so that was nice.
Aww.
He always plays these dodgy characters. It's really funny. He's the nicest man, and he just always plays really kind of. He's called Paul Hilton, and he plays kind of axe murderers and sort of. Well, at the moment he's playing a burglar in this, a sort of brooding character. So funny. It's just not like that at all. Anyway, there you go. Shows what a good actor he is.
Indeed. Now, in 1993. You kind of still weren't done with Doctor Who. You did a little snippet in Dimensions in Time, which, a lot of people don't like to talk about. But what are your memories of that?
Well, it was fun. It was also filmed near my house, so that was handy. It was really weird for me because having grown up in Greenwich and gone to the park and all that, suddenly to see a helicopter landing by the Royal Naval College and with John Pertwee was just brilliant. It was great. I just had a really nice time doing it. K9 didn't work. We had to fix a little bit of nylon fishing line onto him. Plus ça change, I say. But yeah, it was really good fun. I hadn't really met Louise properly before, and that was great. We all got on really well. And it was just lovely going on the Cutty Sark, and it's funny how things have changed though, because I think they do give them some kind of Winnebagos, the new guys, to change in and to sort of hang out in when they're not filming. Well, we changed for Dimensions in Times in the toilet in the Gypsy Moth pub. That's what we used to do in our day. It's like that Monty Python sketch, isn't it? You were lucky.